I always wanted to do that. Have somebody open the door when I could. Social Just Us, 2018. My first album since been pimping. I don't know, but the album is hot. No cussing, no N-word, all bars. I mean, you gotta love that. Song titles are Expensive Hobbies, Street Talk, My City, Never Caught a Case, Maturity, Sober, Real One, Never Fold, Don't Play With Me, Angels, Listen, Youth. All positive songs, no profanity other than Donald Trump skits. The antagonists on my album are the U.S. government, Donald Trump, racist white people, and the police department. I feel like they represent roadblocks when it comes to true freedom, justice, and equality for African Americans. I feel like they advocate for white privilege and that they constantly abuse their power any chance they get. Malcolm X and Ice Cube, my idols, and I feel like Nas and Jay-Z, two of my favorite rappers, have always appropriately represented the older generation, advocating for freedom, justice, and equality for blacks. And I feel like LeBron James and Colin Kaepernick, they do the same for the younger generation.
Y'all ain't ready.
Donald Trump wins Wisconsin. Take a look at this, 92% of the vote.
I mean, this is a reliably Democratic state.
Donald Trump will be the 45th president of the United States. This did not come without controversy.
Parents, if you're watching with children, you might want to mute.
I love the old days. You know what they used to do to guys like that when they were in a place like this? They'd be carried out on a stretcher, folks. Honestly, I hate to see that. You know, the guards are very gentle with him. Honestly, I'd like to punch him in the face, I'll tell you.
Knock the crap out of him, would you? Seriously. I will pay for the legal fees, I promise.
Donald Trump has created a toxic environment.
USA! USA! I'll defend you in court, don't worry about it. We had one guy, a guy looked like an NFL football player. No, they took him out, and I'll tell you what, it was really amazing to watch.
We're proud of our country. We respect our flag. Wouldn't you love to see one of these NFL owners, when somebody disrespects our flag, to say, get that son of off the field right now, out, he's fired.
Today in the Oval Office, President Trump grew frustrated with lawmakers. That according to two people briefed in the meeting, the president asked, quote, "Why are we having all these people from whole countries come here?" Referring to African countries and Haiti. The president then went on to talk about how they needed to bring in more people from places like Norway.
Caught on a hot mic in 2005, bragging in vulgar language about kissing, groping, and trying to have sex with a married woman.
I did try. I moved on her very heavily. I gotta use some Tic Tacs just in case I start kissing her. You know, I'm automatically attracted to beautiful. I just start kissing them. It's like a magnet. You just, I don't even wait. And when you're a star, they let you do it. You can do anything. Whatever you want. Grab them by the
I want to know, what would you do to help stop that violence, you know, black on black crime?
Right. Well, one of the things I'd do, Ricardo, is I would do stop and frisk. I applaud all of the drug enforcement agents and law enforcement officers targeting drug traffickers. These are terrible people, and we have to get tough on those people. And that toughness includes the death penalty.
When you look at how the death penalty gets applied, these super enhanced penalties get applied, they get applied to little people who got caught up. That's not a good way for America.
It's unbearable, and it needs to become intolerable.
It's one of the many reasons our country's going to hell.
So in lieu of everything that's going on right now, police brutality that somehow the law thinks is justifiable, anthem protest, a controversial president, I feel like the time is right to make an album documenting these things because it's crazy right now. I feel like I'm in a great position and a great space in my life where I can make an album of this nature because I'm very qualified to take all of this that's going on in our life in these times right now and carry that over into a project such as a hip-hop album to get my point across and express my views, which are simply that black people deserve respect, or African Americans, people of color, deserve respect and better treatment in this country. And I feel like it would take someone like me to make an album in direct contrast of what is standard in today's music industry. So if today's standard for hip hop is to promote crime, black on black crime, to promote drug use, and to promote ignorance and negative behavior, then this album is in direct contrast to that. Can you play this album in the car and ride to it? No question. Can you play this album in the club, have the club lit? No doubt. Can you turn this album on at the barbecue and just listen to some good music with the family? That's what it's made for. However, most importantly, I made this album to make you think. Now, not think like how Kanye West wants you to think, but think in a way that's productive for you and for your family, and what's best for the people who live in your community where the impact is needed most. Because I consider this album a life after the trap type of album. This that album that helps you make your transition from a trap lifestyle to something more positive, something more productive. This album encourages that. This album promotes peace and prosperity and nonviolence. This is an album that I can say to my brother, or I can say to my black queen, you can do better. This is not dissing the trap music. This is not dissing the young rappers. This is just giving them a template to look at as they grow and as they become older and they make that transition from a trap type of rapper to a more mature type of rapper, or life after the trap type of rapper. And if nobody else can tell you this, Big Craig can tell you this, because I love you and I want what's best for you. Like I said in my song, my best interest is your ears. And it's just us. Social Just Us. And with that being said, I think it's time for me to pay a visit to my barber, because I don't let nobody see me like this other than my friends and my family and my true supporters. So peace, y'all.
Dirty